Good evening, all our crypto enthusiasts. Good evening, the Crypto School. Welcome to this call tonight. And yes, this crypto talk on the 5th of December, 2022. This will be our last crypto talk for 2022. Welcome to this call, everybody. And it's a privilege to be on the call with you. Andre just realized that I haven't posted the link in our community. I've done that just now. My apology for that. Frederick, I saw that you came up, so I assume that, but Annalise, you were here. Okay, you responded to the email because I can see the regular names on the list. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this call. It is Crypto Talk, and tonight we have a skeleton. I cannot call it skeleton staff because Andre is very thin and maybe he takes it personal. But tonight we have skeleton staff. Marius, as you've seen on social media, is at Grabies waterfall in Grabies in the Northern Cape. And so Marius is not on the call. Jason is engaged in another call somewhere else. So Jason will not be on the call. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the team will consist of me and Fib Smith, Andre. And what a privilege to be on the call with you, Andre. It's always a privilege to share a call with you. And you are so enthusiastic about crypto and what's happening in crypto. But tonight, we just want to care with you. We just want to have a little bit of fun with you and just enjoy the last session of Crypto Talk and what crypto is about and what crypto has brought us in the last few years. I had to give a report to someone this afternoon on what Bitcoin has done since 2021, and it's still 76% down. It's not it's not 92% like a lot of crypto or 100% like 3,000 other crypto, but it is our privilege to serve you tonight on Crypto Talk. And allow me to just go and remind you of our webpage. If you register here on the free stuff, if you click there to register, there on top you have free stuff. If you click on the free stuff, I just want to alert you to those 2 free workshops there. Understand Bitcoin and Blockchain workshop. Understand Bitcoin and Blockchain workshop. There's a lot of people in the community that still don't understand the real value. What's the reason for the existence of Bitcoin? And that's a very good place to go and find out why we should be in crypto and why ultimately Bitcoin will make it, and why ultimately Bitcoin will come up. I know at the moment some of you are very despondent, some of you are enraged, some of you are not feeling well with Bitcoin, and some of you are new to Bitcoin. Yes, I spoke to someone last week that's brand new to Bitcoin, that's never ever owned a crypto before, that's brand new to crypto, for the first time getting into the market. And it was so refreshing to talk to someone that's not been through the mill yet. And we've been through the mill, and every one of you that's on this call that's been here in the last year and a half, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 7 years. I started my crypto journey in 2016. And I tell you, there were a few good winters since 2016, but here we are. So without further ado, allow me to introduce to you our co-host tonight, or presenter tonight. And it's my privilege, Andre, to, as I said earlier, it's my privilege to present with you tonight. And allow me to just introduce him properly, Andre Smith. But we call him the young gun, but I called him the young gun, but he decided at some point that Fib Smith will be a better name because he's a Fibonacci genius, and he just took to duck like water with the Fib. And so Jason started calling him Fib Smith. And Andre, I think I've said every name in the book that we can call you by, except the name in your ID book. But Andre, welcome tonight. And Andre decided, or said that he will do some charting for us tonight due to Jason not being here, our normal chartist. And Andre, please take it away and share with us what you have on your heart tonight.
Yeah, thanks, Umani, and welcome to you as well. You always welcome everyone. Yes, I'm gonna speak a bit tonight, so hopefully my English doesn't run out again. But yeah, welcome guys. It's been another year. I can't believe it. It feels like it should be in June, although this year has been hectic. But this year just is feel like yesterday when we were like in February. It's And well, February is my anniversary month for crypto, so next year February is 2 years already. Time flies when you're having fun or when you're stressed. So, no, I'm just joking,
Andre,
guys. Yeah,
allow me to jump in here. And you've done well. 2 years ago, on my birthday, I introduced Andre to crypto on my birthday. So I know and I honor his anniversary because that's actually happened on my birthday 2 years ago. And in February, Andre, you'll have 2 years in crypto. And look what you've done. Look what you've accomplished. Look what you've learned in crypto. And look what you've done for yourself in crypto in the past 2 years. Well done, Andre. But let me get out of the way and allow you to share with us.
thanks. Yeah, and thank you. It was because of Umdani that I got into crypto. I'm really thankful about that. But guys, I just want to say I'm really like, and I know it's been tough, and I know a lot of people like are really emotional, and the market gets to me also from time to time, especially because stuff happens in life and that influence you in your trading as well. But what I do know is that that I could experience the market that we have experienced this past 2 years because I basically started in a bear market. I remember I had 1 month where the market went crazy. I was like, this is too much. Like, how can you make so much money? And it was 1 month and then it was just bear market. So I'm really grateful that I could experience it and learn because now I know when the next cycles come, I know you have to take profit. Whether you get it at the top or not, if you get your portfolio in a positive, that is your goal. And that's what I'm going to share tonight. I, this morning early, like I just woke up. I wake up and I get ideas. Whether it's 2 a.m. in the morning, I can't sleep if I have an idea and then I have to go figure it out. And I played a bit with my charts and it's really exciting or yeah, it's really cool. I love it. It's really nice. I like it. So yeah, guys, and let me not speak too much, but let's share my screen. Let me just move my stuff out of the way here. Thankfully, I don't have load shedding, which is good. Okay, there's 3. Okay, so what I'm gonna share here is the BLX chart. So for those that don't know what it is, this is basically the Bitcoin chart. They call it the Brave New Coin Liquid Index for Bitcoin. And this is on the weekly. You can only watch this coin on the daily and above. And this chart, we use this because this is a chart that gives you the most data. The other charts, because they only show you since when they listed on that exchange. And this chart shows you until July 2010. So that's really good data. And I'm going to show you now why I want you to see this. And this yellow lines you see here is Bitcoin halvings. So I added this there because I had an idea. So this is really cool. So I hope you guys can see my screen nicely. And I'm going to go back. And then I'm going to just add all of this drawings I added here. Okay, so let me just go scroll in a bit. So here, what I've done is I took this low in 2011. I took this low there from 2011 and I added this square box. So this is just, they call it a date and price range box. So for me, I don't care about the percentage. For me, it's about the date, how long it took. And I accidentally discovered something. So I had this Bitcoin halvings indicator on, and what I saw was from that low to this cycle top. This is really interesting. So from that low to this cycle top, and I can even make it a bit bigger, you can see here, this is the middle box, this green line. Can you see that green line? from this box.
We can see that, Andre.
You can see that. So you can see that green line is really close to the first halving. Okay, so that is really interesting. And this took 749 days. So I actually played around with this and I accidentally discovered that each time that middle line was like next to the halving. Okay, and I changed the color of this one a bit. So this was the low from 2015 and then until the high in 2017. You can see there, look where that half line is at the halving, at the second halving. So from the low till the high, halfway through, it is at the halving, okay? And this one was 1,050 days. Okay, and then the next one, which we're currently in, from that low, and that was December 2018 until the high of November 2021. You can see the middle line was at the third halving. That is quite interesting. Okay, so if you go to, let me just go to Chrome and you just Google next Bitcoin halving, then you'll see they say expiration point to May 2024. Okay, so they say in May 2024 is they expect the Bitcoin halving to be in May 2024. So you can see I added this line in there. So what I just did, I took this, if the low is already in where we are now, and we take it until the half line is at that middle, you can say that the top for the next cycle should be in at October 2025. Now, and I know this is a long time, but for me, the hardest thing in trading, investing is when to take profit. When to take profit. And if I knew this, if I knew this, then we would have made a lot of money. And like, it's not a given, it's not 100% guaranteed. This was just something really interesting that I saw. So that's the next possible halving. So that would be, if this is the low, which would make sense, we are so close to the low. So whether the low is there or the low is a few months or so, it just moves this on. And yeah, you understand. So this is really interesting. Yeah, and what I want to say is why I'm really excited. And I think this is a brilliant analogy to add to your dollar cost averaging strategy, because you know you should buy, because you know the market usually retraces to about 70, 78 to 86, whatever percent. And that is exactly where we are now. And we haven't reached that 80% drop down. And I'm going to quickly share with you what I see about the market. Our low we reached was 77%. Now, a lot of guys say that could be the possible low, which makes sense. Now, me and Umdani, we spoke about the Luna collapse. A lot of people lost money. Before the show started, we spoke a bit about that. And I told him about the one guy that everybody believed about plan B, because everybody said, because every month he said that Bitcoin should be at 30,000 end of the month. Boom, it went to 30,000. Next month it did exactly what he said. Next month exactly what he said. So everybody believed there's 100% guaranteed that Bitcoin is going to $100,000. And then because I helped the guy a bit with his portfolio and stuff, and he said nah, because I didn't want to buy Solana because it was so high and I can't buy it because of the FIP level. I only buy at the golden zone and a lot of coins, and he just wanted to buy stuff, and he told me no, okay, he's just going to buy stuff and leave it for a few years because Bitcoin is going to 100k. And then I tried to tell them that if the bus is full, the market won't get there. And I know a lot of you guys already know this theory or whatever, but it's really so important. So everybody was so focused on that 100k, and obviously, and I told them the market makers is going to let that happen because that's where they can get the most money, because everybody believes that, then they're going to do the opposite. And why I'm telling that now is, if you go to Twitter, if you go everywhere, most of the guys are saying we're going to 10K. Most of the guys are saying we are going there. Now, if you go to this chart of mine, so I can't remember. Okay, no, it's not on this one. It's here. Okay, so I shared this chart long time ago where I placed my orders. Now I have orders at 14,000 and 11,000 that still has to get filled. Now I'm gonna leave that there, but just hear me out. If everybody thinks we're going to that 10K area, do you really think they're gonna let us get there so that everybody can get the buy orders filled? I really don't think so. So there's other two things that can happen. Maybe they're lucky and we just go there and go up, but I think either the low is already in, or they're gonna drop lower but never touch that 10K area. Just leave them there and then go on further. And sorry. So that is just one thing I want to share. Okay, but anyways, let's get to the charting. So first of all, what I see with Bitcoin is so this is Bitcoin. We had this divergence there, and that was in October. And when we broke that low, which was really important. So for me, if I want to short this, I would want to see Bitcoin get to the 618 and 786 level. And I know you guys are like, what? Do you really want to short? But anyways, this is just how the analogy works, or whatever you call it, the TA works. So this is the strategy. So I would like to see Bitcoin reach that level because nothing goes down in a straight line or up in a straight line. So there must be retracements. So maybe we can go to the 382 area and just drop further. But I really think we're going to see that 618.786 area get hit. And I'm going to show you just now why. And you can see that blue box there. That was a previous 618 level of, and we went there perfectly. So you can see there, boom, in that box, and then we went down. Okay, so that is one thing that I'm currently looking at, and I've been waiting for a long time for this thing to retrace. We've finally seeing some movement. Now we have bullish divergence here at the bottom as well. I'm not going to draw it in, but you can see the higher highs on the RSI, higher lows, and lower lows on the price. So that is a strong bullish divergence, which is really good. Okay, now what I do want to show you is the USDT dominance. Now, I spoke to Marius, another guy, last week, or I can't remember. Yeah, last week somewhere. And I spoke to him and I drew in these lines. So what I'm looking at here is, so first of all, if you see USDT going down, it means the people are getting back into crypto. If the USDT dominance is going up, it means the people are taking profits, or they're scared, they're getting out of the market into Tether. Now, I have an Elliott wave count. Now, I know this is a bit more, even me, I don't know Elliott wave that much, but I drew it here with all the stuff that I know, and it made sense. So I drew in this a while ago, and we went to that box here. So the fifth wave, this could be the area. So for the retracement, or the fifth wave can go to that 1618 area. And that is why I drew in that blue line there. But I'm going to leave it at this stage. Okay, so what I want to show you, look at this. It looks like the Bitcoin chart, but just upside down. You can see I'm also waiting for the reload zone. So I'm waiting for it to go down. And what I think is going to happen, like the short on Bitcoin, maybe this can happen. So we can come down, retrace. If you look at this longer time frame trend line, that trend line is from April 2022. This one, this thicker one. So if you look at this, it can go down to this reload zone, still above the trend line, then go up to that 1618, and then go down. Now, if you look at the Bitcoin chart, this is going to happen. This is this blue one. Go to the 618, boom, go down to say 14 or whatever. But on the other way around, what would be really bullish is if we could break through this reload zone and through this trend line and open a close above it, go down, retest, and then go down. That would be really bullish. That would be really bullish. And I hope it's not so confusing. I'd really try to explain it as easily as possible. That is what I see. On Ethereum, you can see there also strong bullish divergence there. My orders are still in. What's interesting, and I can take away this. So if you look at the Bitcoin chart, you can see that we actually went past these lows from June. Because if you go there, you can see here, that is the lows. That is the lows from June. We actually went past that, while Ethereum is actually sitting here. And that is really interesting. Now, I don't know, I don't have much to say about that. All that I know is that there's a lot more support with Ethereum than Bitcoin. Because if you break through these levels, that is already support here. So that is really interesting about Ethereum. And what I do have on Ethereum is, and this is currently what I did, Ethereum with Bitcoin chart, and I did this a while ago. So I traded because I have not a lot of, but a few of my portfolio is actually in Bitcoin and Ethereum that I just know I'm going to leave it like for a long time. So I thought, why don't I trade it against each other, because I'm not going to exchange that for USDT. So actually I traded my ETH for Bitcoin when it went to this reload zone, and it already went to TP1. So this is just something I'm playing around with. Bigger time frame, we went to that 618. Donnie can interrupt me if you have something to say or whatever. The total market cap basically looks the same as the Bitcoin chart, so I don't have much to say. But the thing is, we are sitting at 813 billion in the market cap. Just the other day, we were like at 2 trillion. What was it? Yeah, it's actually quite 3 trillion.
3 trillion.
It's actually scary. 3 trillion. Yeah. Okay, but enough of me. Let's just quickly go to this. And there was always a site where I could have looked at they call it the max pain. So there's a thing called options. So the big guys, they leverage trade. So they do options trading. So they basically bet about the price, about Bitcoin and all of that stuff. So what max pain is, they go and look and see where is the most people gonna get the most pain. So what price point is the most pain gonna be at? So I really struggled to find actually stuff that shows you. But while I was searching here, just something interesting, and this was from Willy Woo. I don't know if everybody knows about him, but he's a long time analyst, Bitcoin analyst, and he says that Willy Woo notes that showing how many coins are at lower value compared to their purchase price is one way of visualizing max pain. Past cycles bottomed when approximately 60% of the coins traded below their purchase price. Will we hit this again? I don't know. The structure of this current market this time around is very different. Okay, so anyways, just go down, and then he shares this. Woo's chart indicates that Bitcoin's 60% underwater level is currently hovering around $10,000. So you would say, Andre, okay, why are you sharing this? You just told me that you think we're either going to hover above it or we're going to smash through 10K. That is just, I'm just sharing you what is the analogies that is out there. And another guy actually shared, and I'm not going to read through all of it, but this is from Blunts. He says this is probably what Bitcoin's max pain feels like: 12 months of sideways with a sprinkle of capitulation in the middle. So he says the max pain, what he thinks, and this really makes sense, is going to be Bitcoin just going sideways for a long period of time. And that makes sense for me. It really makes sense that we can go sideways for a long period of time, because you can see a lot of times in the past there's a lot of sideways movement after bear market, because there's only three types of movement. It's up, down, or sideways. This is the total market cap. No wonder why I can't see it. So you can see there's always a sideways movement. There's always a sideways movement. Yeah, so that really makes sense. Yeah, that's about that in the market. Let's just share this And this is really also really interesting. If you look at the top coins there, it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then US Tether. Now, what's really, really weird is Dogecoin in this bear market. Dogecoin is still at the top 10, and yeah, that's just really funny for me. Dogecoin, Shiba Inu 14. The coins that we really like is way below that. Solana 17, Tron is at 18, Uniswap 19. So it's really interesting to see those coins in the bear market still up there. Anyways, yeah, Umdani, is there something you want to share quickly? Or is there some questions, guys?
Yeah, I would like to just, if you can show your chart and go to Litecoin. I don't know if you chart Litecoin. And
We can quickly check.
that's an interesting chart for me at the moment. And because it's one of the bigger coins, but there's I haven't seen anything in the market or any news that pertain to the reason why Litecoin has woken up. And Litecoin is now a little bit ahead of the game
Yeah,
with
that's interesting.
similar type of coins. So what Litecoin has definitely woken up some kind of sort. It's been a bit of sideways, and for the last 5 days, 6 days, Litecoin has woken up. There's something happening. I don't know if you heard anything. I've checked the news, but I couldn't find something that's really substantial. But there
Yeah.
might be something happening there.
Yeah, I really don't know. Just one thing quickly, guys, to show you. So you can see here, I drew the fib from that low. Let me just move it up a bit. You can see, you can even use that low, but it doesn't make a big difference now. I just want to, yes. I just want to show you what the difference is between the altcoins and, for instance, Bitcoin. So you can see here at the levels we are at currently, Litecoin went below that 90% level. And if you go to Bitcoin and you take the fib, you can see we didn't even go far into that 786 area. So if Bitcoin would have been at the same level, we would have had Bitcoin there at 8,900. But anyways, I just quickly wanted to share that. But Litecoin, this is on the weekly. Let's just go to the daily. We'll just open this up a bit. Check the daily. I usually just go to the bigger time frames and I see what the market gives me. And I always check for divergences. So you can see there is a divergence. It's not really visible with the eye, but you can see there that low is actually a higher low. But if you don't scroll it up like as big as that, you won't see that. Okay, so there is definitely a strong bullish divergence, and for me that is really good because we actually did make a higher high, which we just did now. So if you take that fib from where we are at now, and this is now the frustration, and you can see, look how cool it is. We just went to that 382 area. We just went boom 382 area, then we're continuing. So what you do, you just move the fib on. So I'm gonna leave this there. I'm gonna take my 618786 box, and there we go. So now the thing is, oh, and what's really good is we actually broke that high as well. So this is really bullish. This is a really bullish chart. It's really waking up. But now what you can do is you can actually go to the 4-hour and see what the market is doing there. And let's just delete this. You go to the 4-hour. There's another divergence. And this is really why I like I like trading. It's like playing a game. You can see there's a divergence. Now, this divergence looks different than the other one. So this is called a hidden bullish divergence. Now, why it's called a hidden bullish is because you can see, oh no, sorry, that is a hidden bull. Sorry. So you can see it's also making a lower low, but the price is making a higher low. So now what is cool is once the price is going below that level, then it's not a hidden bull anymore. So that's really cool. okay, boom, put your stop loss there. He's not even bullish anymore. So that's really cool. And also the same thing, I would want this to get to the golden zone for a continuation. So that's a really nice chart. Thanks. I'm definitely gonna take a look at that and yeah, just hold it under my eyes.
I've been charting Litecoin for a while and lost interest. And my charts about 3 days ago, Thursday, Friday, I spotted there might be something coming. And with that, charting that, and it seems as if there's something happening there. I've tried this morning to go find something in the news that's big news around it, but I did not find anything.
Sure. Oh no, that's cool.
But Litecoin is, the memory serves me right, I cannot recall the number now, but I think it's number 13 or something. So it is still a coin that's got good capitalization. It is, I think, by capitalization is the 13th biggest coin, and it is one of the coins that has assisted us in the past to at least regain some of our profits. And I just wanted to make you aware of that. Well, the whole team, to make you aware of, just, I'm not saying go trade Litecoin, but go chart it, go see, maybe there's R5 worth of value for you in Litecoins.
I see Ed is saying Litecoin is up 48% in the last 90 days.
Yeah.
That is really cool. Yeah. So guys, is there any other charts you want to look at? Otherwise, I can maybe share about the copy trading, or you can share something you want to say, Umdani.
Yeah, I just want to, just for one little moment, you can please share that copy trading. We have a few people asking about it, but allow me to just direct you to our YouTube channel, The Crypto School. Our YouTube channel is just The Crypto School. Please go subscribe and ring the bell so that you get the information and know when we post. I will post this recording around about lunchtime tomorrow. It will be on, and we just serve the community. But thank you for that. Andre, please share with us your insights on copy trading.
Okay, cool. I will do that. Okay, so first of all, I did share about copy trading a while ago, actually. And yeah, so obviously the guys that's trading on copy trading, and I'm using the copy trading on Bybit. Now, there's a lot of guys that do copy trading, and a lot of them, what they do is they open accounts, and then it looks crazy. ROI is really high, and their P&L is really high, but you will see they only trade for 7 days or 14 days, and then they liquidate their accounts, and then they're gone, and your funds are like liquidated. So there's a lot of guys that do that. But I found a guy, his name is Positively. Now, again, this is not Fibonacci from Crypto EMC. This is just a guy, and I tried to find him everywhere. I couldn't find this guy. And I've been following him, I don't know how many months now, really a few months. And this guy has been consistent. And yeah, so you will have to go and play around to really understand what I'm going to share tonight. I'm just going to share a bit about my experience. So I did open a copy trade account last for you guys where I showed you guys how. And that guy liquidated that. I added like $100 to show you guys how to do it. And that guy just liquidated that account. Now, the guy that I'm sharing now, he's really, I like this guy. He's not taking chances. Like the maximum trades he open is like 10 trades max. And that is if something happens with the market. And the other guys, they open like 20 trades, and it's just crazy to analyze. But anyways, let's quickly show the stats. So with this guy, I started, and this was what I did because I really wanted to understand how this thing works to actually show you guys. So I started with this account, and I started with $300, okay? And every time he traded that amount up to $350, I withdrew $50. So he started at $300 again and again until I took out my initial amount. I actually withdrew $350. So every time he starts at $300. Now look at that total P&L. Whoa, I can't select that. Anyways, 1,700%. $1,700. And I started with $300. Now if you go to US dollars, and $1,700 is 30 grand. That guy made me 30 grand. That is a lot of money. And like I backtested and I'm trading, but I couldn't get trades that got me 30 grand for just $300 worth of dollars. Anyways, so what I do, because this is free money now, so I withdrew money, so I hold that money. So if something happens to that account, I just can put in a little bit back. Because it's free money, I can put in back of what he gave me, and then he can just go on. And he never liquidated anything. It's a really cool guy. So what I do, I know this guy actually, because I told you guys, this guy only opens like between 8 to 10 trades max. So I go and divide that equity by 10. So I know, okay, I will give him 96, let's say $95 per trade. So if this goes higher, then I expand that equity. So I give him more money to trade with, because he's only allowed to trade with whatever you give him to trade. And you can withdraw this at any time. It is still your crypto. You can cancel the trades. And with the market where we are now, is in a lot of shorts. And I'll show you now. You can go here. This is positively. So what I do is I go to edit, and it usually takes a while. So you can see here my fixed margin is at 100, but let's say, okay, I want to make it $90. Okay, so now it's $90. You can add your stop loss there. Fixed leverage, my fixed leverage is at 8. You can select there follow traders leverage, custom leverage, fixed leverage. You can expand everything there. Your stop loss per ratio, you can really play around with this, and yeah, just figure out how everything works. And how is this guy making money? He gets, I think, 10% of the money he makes you. So he doesn't get a lot, but he can get 10% if he makes me 30 grand. And so last month, what happened was I started with $500. And the end of the month, I had, I think, $1,200 or $1,300. Which is crazy. And that was with the market dump and everything. So I'm not trying to get you guys like super bullish. Please don't. This is not financial advice. Please don't go put in everything. I'm just sharing you my experience. And there's a lot of other guys that I actually followed with other accounts which just blew it. They just can't do this. And what's important is to see how long this guy actually has been trading. So you can click on his name, and then there's a lot of other stats. So you can go here. There's somewhere. Anyways, you can play around with. It shows you how long he's been trading, the followers trading days, 200. That is a long time. And I've been following for a long time, and this is really good. So if you guys have questions, you can really ask me, and I will try to help you guys. Unfortunately, this is the last show for the year. But yeah, this was really interesting to see all of this. Cool. Is there any questions you have, Donnie?
No, just last time that you showed us this, you just started following Positively. I can still remember you introducing us to Positively. And now he's made you some money, so well done. And your $300 is now at 378.
No, that's the available balance. What is in this account is actually 967. This is my total P&L is 1,700. That is the actual profit he made me. It's $1,700, and I started with $300. And it could have been a lot more if I didn't take out $50 every time it went to. But yeah, that is how you learn and you play around. And the key to everything is not to be greedy. And you should set in your mind whether it's someone else that's trading for you or it's yourself. set your risk management and your take profits, everything beforehand. Otherwise, you're getting ready. So yeah, that's just my 5 cents.
Thank you, Andre. We appreciate that. And you're such a positive influence. Every time you're on, you just bring us something new and you just discuss it. And you not just talk about it, you actually do it. Because it was about 2 months ago that you, maybe 3, that you showed us your copy trade when you just started with Positive Lee. Someone else liquidated an account and you gone to Positive Lee. At that point, we still have the recording somewhere, and we can go find it. But so well done. And you always, when you show something, you continue with that. I love that way that you've put the chart there with the low and then stretch it forward and go find the middle ground. We'll go draw that in. And I would like to go and play around with that as well. How do you get that during the night? How do you think stuff like that up during the night? I don't know, but well done. And thank you, Andre, for your contribution. Thank you for your contribution throughout the year. In the absence of Jason, Jason is an amazing chartist, and he's now charting with, at this very moment, on a call with another group of people, and that's why he's not with us. But Jason is an amazing chartist, and they recognize that, and they asked him to come chart for them, and it's a feather in his cap. But thank you to everyone on this call. Thank you for supporting us during the course of 2022. We have very nice stuff set up for 2023. We're going to slightly change the program. We were supposed to have Binance on again tonight, but earlier today they told me that they now have load shedding where they are. So Binance is not on here, but Binance was supposed to be tonight as well. But we have 1 or 2 things that we will change with regards to Crypto Talk for next year. But we have lots of positive ideas to come and serve the community even better. But thank you for being on the call. It's that time of the year where we say Merry Christmas, and we wish you well, we bless you, and we wish you to have time with your family and to just relax a bit. If this is the busy time of the year, then you know you relax somewhere else. So you don't complain because you relax somewhere else in the year. But for some people, this is a time to just relax a bit, spend time with family, and we really bless you guys. And we speak a blessing over you in the time that you have with your family. And thank you for everyone that's been supporting us for the year. We've enjoyed serving you. And from my side, on behalf of Marius, who asked that I should greet you tonight and wish you a Merry Christmas on his behalf. But from the whole team, from Jason, from Andre, from myself, really go forth, go make a difference. And we really speak a lot of green candles into our future in 2023. And Andre's charts were not that far off. Thank you, Andre. Last words from you, Andre, and then we're off here.
Yeah, guys, life is with family and friends and crypto and everything. Go enjoy the holiday. Don't let the market get you your holiday as well. But what I do want to say is don't forget about the crypto, about the market period, because a lot of times the market moved in December's where everybody think, no, it's holiday, nobody's going to trade. It is because there's a lot less liquidity on the market. So it's way easier to move the market when nobody is there. So just think about that. But thank you guys. Really like you guys. See you 2023.
Cool. Thank you, Andre. Ladies and gentlemen, have a blessed one. Thank you. Bye-bye. This is the Crypto School Crypto Talk out for 2022.